Hi, I'm Mark. I've been riding bikes for the past 12 years since I decided I needed to build some sort of exercise into my sedentary office-based lifestyle. I started by riding 5 miles to the station, to the train station, just to get some exercise. And since then, I've ridden road, gravel, and mountain bikes in many countries around the world. In this video, I will share my story of the 2025 Hellenic Mountain Race. The Hellenic Mountain Race is the third in the Nelson Trees Mountain series of races, following on from the infamous Silk Road Mountain Race and the Atlas Mountain Race, which was started in 2020. It was that 2020 Atlas Mountain Race that brought me into the world of ultra cycling and these bikepacking races. I made a video of my scratched attempt at the 2024 Atlas Mountain Race, which you can view on my YouTube feed. It explains the journey I had to get to that race over 3 years. And in some ways, this Hellenic Mountain Race is a continuation of that journey. Having scratched in 2024 at Atlas, I wanted to return and finish the race. My other commitments, though, in 2025 meant that I couldn't make the dates of the Atlas race. So I opted for Hellenic, determined to get a mountain race series finish under my belt. Now, the Hellenic Mountain Race is billed as the Greece you didn't know, or the one that you wouldn't necessarily recognize, and this is very true in my case. The start line is a 5-hour coach journey from Athens in the picturesque town of Kalabaka, famous for the Meteora rocks and monasteries. The route leaves Meteora and makes its way west to Meteora, embarking then on a 300-kilometer clockwise loop in the Pindus Mountains, returning then to Meteora before heading almost in a direct line south, crossing 2,000-meter passes and descending into steep valleys, eventually reaching the coastal town of Nafpaktos on the Gulf of Patras, a distance of 877 kilometers with 28,000 meters of elevation gain. The landscapes are varied and stunning: rock formations, alpine wooded trails, stone bridges, long difficult hiker bike sections, and steep technical single track. The route is a masterpiece, more varied than Atlas and beautiful in a myriad of ways. Now, this route is either climbing or descending. There is very, very little flat. I removed my bolt-on aero bars for this ride as I figured I would not be needing them. And this was right. I didn't need them at all. For this ride, I had my 2023 Cannondale Scalpel Lefty, a full sus XC bike with Maxxis Recon Race 2.4-inch tires, which I hope would be robust enough for the terrain. I did not regret one bit my choice for taking a full sus bike. There were others there with gravel bikes, but the majority were riding hardtail mountain bikes. Not many with gravel bikes made it through to the race finish. So here is my story of the 2025 Hellenic Mountain Race. Okay, so my bag is now here. Yay! So now we can catch the coach up to the start town, and I can relax and I can change because I smell terrible.
The snail on the map, on map progress, and if you notice there's a little snail, it will be going along the course at the cut-off time. So generally speaking, if you're in front of the snail, you're still on time for the cut-off. If you're behind, then you should get a move on.
Oh yeah, got you.
There's another one.
And that's it. That's how we go.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure you will, because I'll be stopping fairly soon. There's an immense solitude, even though there's a few people around me. There's a comfort in being on your own at the moment, with your own thoughts. I'm fine now, but later on I won't want to be just riding on my own. As with every Nelson race, the start is always interesting. And this start has given a good insight to what the rest of the ride is going to be about. Climbing and descending and then climbing straight back up again for about 70 or 80 kilometers in now. I've not checked. My target is to get to Meteora to get some food, some proper food, and then regroup and head out for another few hours. Just try and capture a little bit of the landscape here. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. It's been hot. It's clouded over a bit now, which is actually quite good. Not been the easiest of starts for me. I've had a bit of a upset tummy. The less said about that the better, but hopefully that's behind me now. And we're cracking on. To edit out that burp. Hey, slippy, slippy. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Reached the limit of the Maxxis Recon race tyres. Whoa. And the limit of my skill. There we go. Back moving again. Whee. Whoa, muddy. Slippy. This is what we have to contend with. This is apparently the track. The only way I can tell it's the track is because there's probably about 100 other riders that have come before me today and walked it through. This is what is called hiker bike. Because I'm not good enough to ride up it. So Mike's come off, has got a hole in his knee. He's getting down to Metsovo so that he can get it stitched, hopefully. But he's still riding. To our left, we believe is Metsovo we're dropping into. Off this absolutely amazing descent. No, no, oh, okay.
Take it easy.
Yeah, fair enough. Sorry?
Then you've got to take another hit.
No. How's it doing at the moment?
Right, it seems to have largely stopped bleeding. Weirdly, I can't understand how, because it's...
A big gaping hole.
Yeah.
I think it's actually the adrenaline.
Okay, made it to the first major town and I'm exhausted, but we are going to go. Look, this is the food I'm going to get. I can't wait. Look at everyone. Yeah. I'm just over 100k in now. It's coming up to 8 o'clock, I think, something like that. And rumblings of thunder, just seen lightning over on the left there, about 5k away, something like that. Now in the briefing Nelson said, if you get thunder and lightning, get down off high ground and don't be up on a plateau on a ridge line. Yeah, not sure what I'm going to do there, but I think I might put my rain jacket on. Okay, rain jacket deployed, just missed the thunder. Let's see if there's any lightning coming up. Oh, can't see any. Right, we'll stop it there. I need to get going. Around 11 o'clock at night, I'm about 140 kilometers in. Basically, after leaving Metsovo, it started raining, caught in the thunder and lightning. Thankfully that just passed over. So it's actually warmer to keep going, so that's what I'm doing right now. We'll see how that is. Hopefully I can find somewhere to stay or some shelter to bivvy in. And yeah, but currently in the middle of a 10-kilometer climb, which is hurting, but it's all right. It's 5:30 in the morning. All packed up. Can't really see where we stayed, but we're in the churchyard. It's been a fantastic place to bivvy actually, and now start the new day. Aiming for another 140k or so, 130k. I'm going to try and get to CP1 today. That's the goal. We'll see. Good morning. So it's a couple of hours in and I'm really quite suffering at the moment. I'm hungry. I've run out of water pretty much. I'm still probably another hour away from the next town because I don't know if you can tell here, it's so slow going. All the rain yesterday and overnight has just made this so slippery and so hard going So this is a tough moment right now. Hopefully. Oh, I know it's going to come to an end. Just hopeful that I don't crash or break the bike in some way on all this slippiness, slippy mud. We're getting there. Unfortunately, even the downhills are slow because it's so slippy. Here you go. You can see what it's like. Absolutely no traction at all. Had some food. Oh, it's very difficult to eat it though. Still struggling with stomach problems, but we're getting through. Or I'm getting through. Hoping to make CP1 today, but it's going to be late. It's going to be around midnight before I get there, I think. But anyway, in this lovely little village. So, alright, we keep on climbing. Just coming up for 200k. So that's the not quite a quarter of it done. A fifth of it done. There we go. This incredible vista. They call this the stone forest. It's very beautiful. The weather is creeping in a little bit. We'll see how we get on. Some electrolytes needed. Right. Strong wind. Rather hope that's not going to be a headwind later when we're on the valley floor. There's a good chance it will be though. Heading northwest. We've still got more climbing to do. think I'll just sit here and wait for a minute. Have you seen what we've got to try and get down? Whoa. Frankly, if I was a better rider. Just had lunch or dinner in Arista. Managed to finish off some moussaka. So now I've got about 60k to checkpoint 1. It's 6 o'clock in the evening. Based on how things have been going and the terrain, it may take me another 6 hours, so we'll see. The sun has come out though now. I don't know if you can see there to the right. Beautiful vista that is. Alright, not much sunshine left. Got probably 3/4 of an hour of daylight left, but 2 more climbs, well, 1.5 more climbs, and then the hike a bike, and then down into CP1. Still 40k to go. Still going to take me another 3.5-4 hours probably, but it'll be worth it. So it's midnight. I'm at 2,000 meters and I'm pushing my bike up a track. All in aid to get to CP1, which is at the bottom, or just over the top of this climb. This is the absurdity of what we're doing. Well, made it to checkpoint 1 last night. It ended up being 4 o'clock in the morning because it took a long time to get over the top of the climb, because we had to do a 3.5 kilometer hike a bike. But here, this is CP1. Isn't it gorgeous this morning? It's a little chilly, but it's beautiful. And I'm just about to head off now, so I'm pretty much on schedule. How gorgeous. Even had a chance to clean my bike this morning, get rid of all the mud, which was fantastic. Oiled the chain, moved the chain up so it's all clean. Oh, we're gonna have a good day today. Yesterday was really hard. I left at 5:30 in the morning and got to CP1 at 3 a.m, just after 3 a.m. So that was a hard, long day. Probably one of the hardest mentally and physical days I've ever had on a bike. It was not easy. We're being rewarded with views like this today. More hiker bike.
Where did you sleep last night?
CP1.
Nice.
Yeah, we went over the top overnight.
Yeah, same.
It was horrible.
Quite chilly with the wind.
Yes, very cold.
What we like.
Yeah. Right, I'm just about to drop down into Meteora. So that'll be somewhere where I'll stop for dinner and then decide what's next. And maybe that'll be the end of my day actually today. We'll see. It's just after Meteora, then it's 21 kilometre climb up to 2,000 metres, and it's already 7 o'clock in the evening, I think, 6:45 in the evening, doing a 20 kilometre climb up into the high mountains. Not sure that's best use of my time today. We'll see. It's been a beautiful day today. Day 3 has been a reward day for the hard work of day 2. That's for sure. Okay, it's 5:30 in the morning. I'm about 45 minutes late. I stopped in Meteora, having completed the loop, the North Loop. So it was about 7:30 when I got there last night. Had some food, debated whether to carry on or not. In the end, decided it would be better to get a room, get an early night, leave early morning. But unfortunately, those plans were somewhat changed or kiboshed a little bit when the place I was staying had live music until midnight. Music was good, but not really what I wanted to hear. So anyway, we're on the road again, and the plan, CP2. Beautiful sunrise this morning. where we're heading, down that way. That's the sort of thing that wrecks tyres. Ooh, what is that? Right, this time at CP2 on a Nelson Mountain Race is a much better experience for me. Right, well I've made it CP2. Been here actually a couple of hours already. I actually had a work call to go straight on to. So I got done that was good. All my kit is over there. I took a bit of a tumble this morning, and so I've had to fix a few things up. Look, you can see what I've had to do. Cable tie the Garmin holder to the charger, and now I've had to re-straighten my handlebars. But now this is just gorgeous up here. It's very difficult to leave, but I'm going to be heading off probably in an hour. I'm going to have a shower, going to have something more to eat. It's a bit remote now between here and the next checkpoint, so here we go.
Beyond the checkpoint lies a stunning mountain pass and the beginning of a much more remote stretch of the route. Riders head straight into the wilderness from the comforts of the CP, where the road gets steeper, rougher, and more unpredictable. Resupply are few and far between, and sudden shifts in weather in the mountains can change everything. It can be a daunting section, but for many, the checkpoint gives just enough of a lift to keep going. A moment of encouragement, a good meal, and maybe a song. Cap 89, Mark Gilmore, was feeling it all. He came into the CP dancing and left CP2 with a full belly and a big smile, ready for the road ahead. You were the fella who came into the CP dancing, weren't you?
I was, yeah. I mean, that had a bit of a vibe, didn't it? In CP2.
Tell me a little bit more about the vibe.
Oh, it's just great soundtrack. Great soundtrack. And the volunteers there were just doing a super job. And it was just great. Loads of people around, chilling out, sun was shining. Fabulous.
Can you sing me one of the songs, pretty please?
Oh, dear me. Well, my kids will hate that. Whoa. I tell you what, one for my wife. Just the two of us. Building castles. Oh, that'll do.
Well, perfect. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you, Al. Right. I think that might be the last climb of the day for me, because it's 8:30 now. I'm about to descend. You can see all this cloud coming in. Ooh, that's eerie. So I've just got to the top of the path. Temperature's dropping a little bit because it's the mountains and it's 2,000 meters. And now we're going to head down, see what comes next, and then work out whether it'll be time to stay somewhere, find somewhere to overnight. That's the plan. Right. I don't know if you can see that, but that is Washed Away Road. Apparently this was noted on the track. So glad that I'm doing this in the dark. Oh well. I'm making a choice about coming to the Hellenic Mountain Race, and you're considering your kit, you know, bike, clothing, which bike do you take, gravel, is it hardtail, is it full sus, well, I won't go into that discussion, but don't forget shoes. Choose carefully your shoes for such a race, because they need to be comfortable for walking in, a lot of walking, both uphill and downhill, and ideally probably should also be waterproof. There's my bed for the night. There's an old beaten up van. But I have to say, I slept so well. So, yeah, very well. It's actually quite mild. It's 5:15. And off we go again. Where am I in? 500 and something K. Let's have a quick look. 530 K in. 33 K in. And just stopped at the last rest stop for Taverna. Don't know if you can see it on the camera down there. Yeah. Well, the good news is that the thunder seems to have passed. It's rained a little bit, and the other good news is I'm now at the top, pretty much. This climb has been the one where my legs have said no. They've been fed, they've been watered, and they've just not done as they're told. But it's still been a beautiful climb. Just gorgeous, just gorgeous. I do like a forest climb. Okay, just to prove that it's not all been sunshine this whole time and warm. The rain has caught up with me. Okay, it's 2:15 in the morning, Thursday. Rain has stopped. It's calmed down quite nicely. I stayed at this kind of sanctuary refuge here in this town, organised by the lady at the restaurant in the previous town. Polo. So, okay. The goal today is CP3 and beyond. the peak. It's supposed to be the viewpoint. I got my timing right. Just showing about the weather. Never mind. I tell you what, I'd prefer to be riding it now on the road bike with 28 or 30mm tyres instead of on a full sus loaded with 2.4-inch tyres and 29ers. But oh, this is gorgeous. This climb goes up to 2,000 meters. It's a 1,200 meter climb, I think. That's where we're heading. And CP3 is just over the top of there. Okay, it's 3 o'clock in the morning at CP3. I don't know if you can see our bikes everywhere. Okay, my last day starts. Okay, it's 3 o'clock in the morning on Friday. I'm leaving Karpenesi to see how far I can get towards the finish. About 196k to go, I think, something like that. So just over 2,000 meters. This was planned to be a viewpoint, but unfortunately the cloud is low today, well, lowish, so no views. So now heading down the mountain. There's the views. That is a view. That is a view. I'm heading to that town over there. Hopefully there's a shop. The rumour is there isn't. So, come on, cheer us on. Alright, that's where I'm heading. Down and then up there again. This is the climb where we leave it all behind, I think. I'm at kilometre 795, just 80 to go. Oh, I am tired. So it'll say. So this is Maria.
Maria, yes.
Vasilis, Bill. Yes. And then we got all of the. Is this all of the town? Is it all family?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. So
10 people.
in the whole town.
10 people, but in the middle of winter we are 7 people.
Oh right. Okay. This is a wonderful place. this is just gorgeous, and you are so welcoming.
It's very που σας συνάντησα, που
Ήταν πολύ τι.
ευτυχισμένος που μας συνάντησε.
Ωραία. He said that you were very happy.
Oh yes, I was very happy that you were here because I was cold,
Yes.
hungry.
And now, how you feel now?
I am feeling much better actually. I'm no longer hungry
Yeah.
and I'm no longer cold. So this is good. So we might be able to finish.
Okay.
What do you reckon, Trey? We might be able to finish tonight.
10 out of 10. Got
Yeah.
the rice. I've got the carbs and the
protein, look at that.
required to pull this off.
Yeah.
I'm scared to go in the night, but I feel good now.
Yeah. Excellent.
So I have just woken up, planning to go out and look at this weather. So, new plan, stay in here where it's warm.
Okay, I'm gonna try again. It is now 4 o'clock, or it's now 4:30. Or will be in a second. The rain has stopped. The wind has eased a little bit, and this place was just amazing. 75.84 kilometers to go, according to the Garmin that I've just started. So 7 hours based on current form. And what's that? Puts me in midday. Even now the end is not in sight. Because it's fogged in. Now finally the finish is in sight. Thank you, congrats, huh? Is this it? Thank you.
Well done.
Oh, call the hands. Yeah, that was quite a descent.
Hey.
You made it.
You too.
Hey.
Yeah.
How do you feel?